Well, hey, what's up? It's Mike R, and I'm off of the Arizona Trail for this recording of this video. But if you don't know, the Arizona Trail runs 800 miles from Mexico to Utah, or to Utah to Mexico through the state of Arizona. The trail is divided into 43 passages, and in this video, I'm sharing a 25.8 mile section I hiked in the Las Colinas and Las Ciengas areas, which is passages 6 and 7. I'm hoping I can provide a few tips and insights into how you can spend an afternoon to a few days at a time to several months going from Mexico to Utah. So if you're headed Nobo, Passage 6 begins on Oak Tree Canyon Road near Vail, Arizona, and Passage 7 ends at the Gabe Zimmerman Trailhead. The Arizona Trail Association provides detailed GPS coordinates and maps for each passage on their website. I think it's a great resource. And I hiked these two passages in 2 days. A few need-to-knows. If you live in Tucson, Vail, or Patagonia, Arizona, these are super easy to accomplish day hikes that you don't even need a backpack for that are very close to where you live. Driving distance from where I lived in central Tucson when I did these was less than 40 minutes, closer to 35 to the trailheads. Passage 6 winds you up and down through the Santa Rita foothills. It was a sneaky elevation gain for my day when hiking this passage. It never hits you all at once, but there's always a little climb or a little descent around the corner. Passage 7, good news for those wanting a break. It was probably the easiest passage I've hiked so far on the Arizona Trail. It's pretty flat, and heat and wind are probably the only concerns you would have compared to difficulty of traversing elevation. Passage 6 closest parking is a mile walk in, and Passage 7's is 0.6 miles from parking. It says four-wheel drive clearance vehicles, but it's a super, super rough road. I would say you also want to know how to drive on a rough four-wheel drive clearance vehicle road too. The end of Passage 7 of the Gabe Zimmerman Trailhead is very accessible for vehicles to leave a car. In my section hike guide, I have all these coordinates for you linked to the ATA website. A few fun things that happened on this hike. This is my first taste of the Santa Rita Mountains in Arizona. I'll find out in Passage 5 just how unbelievable they are, but they look great from afar, and the foothills of the Santa Ritas that I walked through were amazing. I met several thru-hikers, enjoyed a chat underneath the I-10 underpass with Deer Lick and El Guapo. One had thru-hiked the PCT just 2 years ago, and these guys were at least 2 decades ahead of me on age. I got to do a little bit of trail angel, trail magic duties. I gave a ride to Hot Chocolate and Spotter from the end of Passage 7 into Tucson to their hotel. They hiked on their spring break, Spotter's a teacher, from Mexico to the end of Passage 7. We had a great time connecting, and that's the power of the Tramley, the Trail Angels, and Trail Magic. There was another gentleman who was going to give him a ride, but he lived in the opposite direction. How often do you see 2 people begging to pick up hitchhikers on the side of the road? We look out for each other on the trails and take care of strangers. And it's what I try to do in my everyday life in the real world. But I hope we can bring a little bit more of that trail angel mentality to our lives. And a couple other unique experiences. I had a woman run by me on Passage 6. We exchanged a few lines and kind words. She told me she was running to Utah in 2 weeks, hopefully. Well, I started doing the math, and I was like, that maybe could be a fastest known time. It turns out her name is Candace. Her name on Instagram is Run Candace Run. I said good luck to her as though she was trying to make somewhere to a lunch on time. And she is trying to do the fastest known time, 14 days. She did 78 miles in her first day. Her and her support team were so kind and cool to meet. And I hope by the time you're watching this video, if you look up FKTs on the Arizona Trail, Candace Burt is right at the top. Finally, this passage ends with a beautiful and heartbreaking dedication to Gabe Zimmerman. He was a victim of the domestic terrorist attacks on former Congress Representative Gabrielle Giffords. He was her aide and lived in Tucson, and he loved hiking and mountain biking this area of the AZT. So you might want to spend a few minutes and let the tears roll if they must. It's a very beautiful dedication. Oh, yes, the rattlesnake mural as you exit I-10 under the tunnel is what a great placement of a street mural. So overall, these 2 sections of the AZT are just flat out great desert hiking. Nothing spellbinding about them, but views of mountains, prickly pears, and great sections that are opportunities to churn out massive amounts of miles. This 25.8 mile stretch of the ACT was done on 2 April Wednesdays by me. I was stashed with water, cold burritos, and dried mango. It's a great way to see the mountains, feel the desert energy, and also get home to your bed. Have fun, prepare, and welcome to a great stretch of the Santa Rita foothills of Arizona that surround Tucson and the approach to Saguaro National Park's Rincon Mountain District. Thanks for watching and happy trails to you. Whether you're planning a through section or a day hike, or you're a Trail Town local, angel, or just someone wanting to learn more about the AZT, I hope the trail gives you what you need. Leave no trace, pack your 10 essentials, and subscribe for more section hiking guides. Happy trails, friends. Mike R. signing off.